Fernie? Good morning, friends. Laurel here. It has been a while. I took this week off without telling anybody and didn't put a video up on Tuesday. So I needed that break. I didn't take a break over Christmas or New Year's or anything, so I needed that little break of not filming for a couple days. So I am back. Today I am doing I want to say sort of like a day in the life, but not as in-depth as like actual vloggers would go. I'm not gonna, you know, be time stamping my day and filming like every single minute of the day. It's already, for example, it's already 10:15 here. I am still in my pajamas, but I've had breakfast. The kids have gotten going on their virtual schooling, and I have done the social media posts for Mamahood Unbalanced, which is the blog that my friend Amanda and I run together. So I've done all of those things and made the bed, tidied up. So I may be sitting in bed in my pajamas right now, but I have been slightly productive this morning. Right now the kids are having snacks, and then my youngest Sawyer is going to go down for his nap. He is 3, so he still has a 2-hour nap during the day, which is lovely. So I'm gonna get to work once Sawyer gets to bed, and I will check in with you guys at that point and see how things are going. Alrighty. Ooh, look at my fun rainbow. I have sun catchers on the windows in my bedroom, so they throw rainbows like throughout the entire room, which I love. Okay, so as you can see, I have not gotten ready yet, but normally at this time, once Sawyer's down for his nap, the big kids are either finishing schoolwork or they get to have their screen time. They have educational games and stuff on their iPads that they play. So that's what they do to keep them quiet while the baby's napping. And normally I just sit and drink my coffee, scroll through social media, watch some YouTube videos, relax, read a book, whatever I'm wanting to do for that morning. But I didn't do my editing yesterday, my novel work in progress editing yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it. I was really tired and didn't have the brain capacity to dive into it yesterday. So that means I'm an entire day behind. So, and I was already like 4 days behind, I think. So I've been having to do 2 chapters a day instead of 1 chapter a day to try and catch up. And now I'm back to being behind again. So I need to do at least 1 chapter before I let myself watch any YouTube or read my book. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I thought I would sort of talk a little bit about my editing process and kind of show you guys how I do it. This is, if you haven't been following my channel for a little while, this is the first time that I've actually completed a draft and been able to type the end at the end of it. Nano was amazing this year. So the first thing I did right after Nano was I went through my novel in Pro Writing Aid, which is a really amazing software for writers. However, it is very pricey, and the only reason I got it was A, because it was 50% off for, I want to say it was Black Friday, and B, because it was my present to myself for winning Nano. So it is very, very expensive, especially if, like me, you're Canadian and the exchange rate is astronomical. But it was so worth it. So I went through my entire novel in Pro Writing Aid, and basically I just went 1 chapter a day and edited all the spelling and grammar corrections, and then I went a little bit deeper into like passive voice and those kinds of things. The software picks up all of that stuff for you. It's so amazing. So I've already done that very first initial skim through, so there's not any spelling or grammar errors typically as I'm doing my second level editing. There is the odd one here and there, but what I'm actually editing for mostly in this round is making sure that anywhere there's like dates or times or locations that that's all cohesive and that I haven't accidentally put like the wrong name of a location somewhere, or that it was going to take this long to get there this time, but then the next time I said it was only going to take this long to get there. So just sort of like cohesive consistency kind of things throughout the novel. And then, you know, adding in notes like add more description here or that kind of thing. So this is a bit more of a developmental edit, but still only my second pass of probably 3 or 4, I would say. So I'm going to show you just sort of how I do this really quickly. So this second round I'm doing on my iPad, which is super, super helpful. So I have my pencil set to red and I just read through. So like here, I'm gonna underline, he'll be there at noon, and just write check, make sure that's proper timing. Okay, so right here you can see prorating aid corrected this to the wrong word. So obviously that phrase is champing. Champing at the bit, not chasing at the bit. So I just do that. I go through the entire chapter, making any little corrections that I need to make, and then I move on to the next chapter. And I don't go into my novel on Scrivener, in Scrivener on my computer, until I've done all of these edits. Because if I were going back and forth, I think it would drive me crazy reading the same chapter over and over again in a row, as well as marking down edits and then making the edits and then going back to the iPad and marking down more edits. It's too much back and forth. So right now I'm just going through the entire novel, making all the notes I need to make, and then I will go into Scrivener and I will start a new document, and I will actually type this out with all the edits as my second draft. And then once my second draft is typed out, I will be starting my mentorship program. If you haven't heard what that is about, I will link the video up above so that you can watch it, just so I don't have to keep reiterating what the program is. But basically I'm working with a mentor to help me edit this novel. So that is starting on January 18th. It's the 8th today, so 10 days. So I have 10 days to finish going through the novel and type out my second draft with all of these edits. And I wasn't planning on working on weekends, but now that I'm behind, I'm probably gonna have to. So that's what it's like being on a deadline, I guess. Everything else falls by the wayside. So I am going to finish editing this chapter, then I'm probably going to watch a YouTube video or maybe read my book for a little bit. And then I will have to actually do something with this and get ready for the day, because I have stuff to do this afternoon. I have to go into town and pick up a handful of things. And then this evening I am doing the Creative Kickstarter Camp live stream with the Right Mama, Jenny Aline, and a couple other awesome AuthorTuber peoples. And we are just chatting about motherhood, self-care, and writing. That'll already be up by the time you see this, so I will try and remember to link it down below so you can watch a replay of it. And I'm hoping my internet is gonna hold out, because as you guys know, we live rurally. That is a really hard word to say. We live just outside of town and our internet is trash. So I'm hoping it'll work tonight for the live stream. Yeah, so I have to get this chapter done, do something with this, and get ready to run some errands this afternoon. Nothing better than a book package. Let's see if I can do this without showing my address on the front. Okay. If you are Canadian, tell me that these chapters indigo boxes are not the worst ever. Like, I feel like they thought they were making them easier to open by having this like finger hole and then these perforated lines, but they don't open like that. Like, it's not easier chapters. It's just not. Like, this doesn't... That's how my box is gonna open. Oh, you gonna help me? Are you jealous that I got a package and you didn't? Okay, let me open this box. Woo, 2 more witchy books came. Very exciting. Psychic Witch by Matt Oren, which comes very highly recommended. And Modern Tarot by Michelle T, which also came really highly recommended. And I can't believe how thick this book is. 383 pages. So fun. I can't wait to dive into those. All right, I am ready for the day. In case you're wondering, this is what day 2 triple barrel waves look like. I did do a little touch up on the underlayer just because that's the part that falls out of my bun at night. So I actually like sleep on that part and it gets rubbed around. So it ends up being kind of flat, but the rest of them I just left the way they were. So that's what they look like, in case you're wondering. So I'm ready for the day. I'm going to maybe have something to eat, which seems silly since I just put lipstick on for my little transformation snap, which I don't even know if you could see because it was so far away. But I think I'm gonna have something to eat, and then I have to go run a handful of errands, which I will bring you along, but I don't know what I'll film. I'll have to have a mask on and I can't really go in anywhere, so I'm just picking things up. Yeah, so that's the plan for right now. I am going to get on my way and get out to this day that looks beautiful, but I'm thinking it's probably pretty cold. Can you see the boy's little snowman over there? Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably pretty cold despite how nice it looks outside. I'll let you know. Okay, well this is some interesting lighting and angle for you guys. Sorry, I'm still so awkward about filming in public, even though I've been doing this for years. Well, I picked up all my things that I had to pick up, and oh, the best pickup of all. And now I'm headed home. I have to do some more revising on my novel, and yeah, like a lot, like chapters of revising on my novel when all I really want to do is sit and read all my new books that came this week. And I have another one in here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm heading home. I gotta put on my big girl pants and get some work done. I'll see you there. Alright guys, I am back home and back on the revision train. I don't know what is wrong with my brain today, but I'm just not feeling this revising at all. I don't know if it's that I jumped back into revising this manuscript too soon after writing it. I know that a lot of people say you're supposed to wait and not pick it back up for like a month or 6 weeks or 6 months even. And I didn't do that. I think I had I guess I had 12 days because I started the 12 days of writing challenge. Is that how that went? Anyway, I had a bit of a break in there, but not very long at all. So yeah, I mean, it's going fine. It's not overly difficult. It's just reading my story that I already know backwards and forwards when I'd rather be reading other books that I haven't read yet. The problem of being a reader and a writer, which I'm sure all of us are. I'm sure you can all relate. I haven't even finished one chapter today, and I'm supposed to write at least 2, or revise at least 2. My brain just isn't in it. Sometimes that happens. I mean, I thought going out and running my errands and everything and then coming back, I thought I'd be sort of refreshed and renewed, but I guess that didn't happen. So I'm really gonna try, really gonna try to finish this chapter before I pick up my book that I want to read. So I better get to it, otherwise this is gonna take me all night. It's already 3:30 and I have until 7 before the live stream, and in that time obviously the kids need to eat, and my husband will put them down because they go down, they head upstairs around 7:30 and brush their teeth, and then my husband reads them a book and all of that. So they'll be going down while I'm still in the live stream. So I need to get this done. Send me your motivation. I'll see you guys in a bit. I did it! I edited both chapters that I was supposed to edit today. Yes, go me. I still will probably try and do some on the weekend to make sure that if I fall behind again next week, I'm not actually behind. But I feel good about that. I have a little bit of coffee left and I am going to read my book, which is what I've been waiting for all day. I'm really excited. The kids are all off playing somewhere, Lego, something of the sort. My husband is just about to finish work and we'll get on with our evening, and then I'll get on to the live stream. So maybe I will see some of you guys in the live stream this evening. And as I said earlier, I will link it down below so you can watch the replay if you missed it live. So this is probably the last update until the live stream, because I am now going to relax. So I will see you guys then. All right, y'all, I'm all ready for my live stream and just waiting to get sent the link. It's supposed to start in about 10 minutes. So that's what I'm up to. I made a drink because it's Friday night, so I figured it was appropriate. Yeah, so I have no idea what we're gonna chat about, but hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully some of you guys will stop by. I know my friend Brittany is stopping by. I will leave her channel linked down below because she is also an AuthorTuber. And I will see you guys during, after, I don't know. Guys, I completely forgot to record a little clip of the live stream that I was doing. I had so much fun with Jenny, the Right Mama, and Kelly Martin, and all of you who are in the comments. It was so nice to see you guys commenting and interacting, and I had so much fun. It was so nice to talk to adults that are not my husband or my in-laws or my sisters or my dad. It was really, really fun. So I think we're gonna be doing more of the mama writer live streams in the future. So I will definitely let you know if there are any more of those to watch. You can follow me on Instagram to find out more details. It's just at Laurel Mooring, same as my channel. You can find me anywhere with that handle. So I'm gonna go finish my drink. I'm gonna have some dinner, and that's gonna be it, I think, for tonight. I think it was a pretty productive day. I ran a bunch of errands. I got 2 chapters of revision done. I did a live stream with some awesome other writer mamas, and it was definitely a awesome Friday. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.